Hello there, everybody. Welcome to Right and Down. This is a deep roguelike card game played with only two buttons, the right button and the down button. It's a really interesting game. We checked this out in the demo festival that we were doing a week or two ago, and the game has fully released here on October 18th, which is when I'm recording it. You probably will see this a few days later, knowing the way that my YouTube schedule works. But you can check this out right now. It's on sale, 20% off for the first 7 days that it's out. So you can pick this up for $8 right now, $10 US dollars once that sale is over. But there's a lot to see in this game, and I'm excited to kind of explore a good chunk of it, just so you can see the amount of content in it. The collection here offers all of the items that are in the game right now, and you may be going, Tyler, this is not that many. I see 21 items on the screen. Yes, you'll also see that a good chunk of them are locked, meaning that we have not unlocked them. And this is only for one of these pages. So there's, there's like 84 items in the game currently, or actually more than that, 105 items in the game. So a good chunk. Excited to see what all of them do. There's also several different characters in the game that must be unlocked as well. So we start with the Brute here, but we also have 5 other characters. Each character also has different starting things they can do. So we can have Brutal Hack or Weak Spot, and we can use the Old Axe, the Demon Axe, or the Furious Axe with this guy, which is very interesting. And then there's also different dungeons that you unlock after winning the game. So a lot of stuff for us to see here. I'm excited to check all of it out. I really enjoyed the demo a lot. I think this game's super unique. So let's hop in as the Brute. Starts with 50 health, 15 armor, no money. Let's just do the basic stuff that's here. So I inflict 4 damage to all enemies with Brutal Hack. I'll explain what that is momentarily. And then our Old Axe here, we inflict 2 damage to all enemies after a battle. So it's kind of, this guy's just doing a little tiny bit of damage on everybody, and then in turn that creates, a good clear through the dungeon as we go. So here's what the dungeon actually looks like. We're in this grid, right? And we start in the top left of the grid, and then we work our way down to the bottom right of the grid by going right and down, right? You can only go right and down. But the trick is that we also have our Brutal Hack, right? Which we can use to inflict 4 damage points to all enemies, but as you can see, we have to activate it by going down, right, in that order. If we do that, then it does the damage. But then we also have where, for instance, there's items we can buy that are on the level if we have the money for said items. So like the ice boots, you get 2 armor when you move to the right if you're on a snowland level, which we are currently, and we'll be cycling through different biomes as we go. I also love the background is making this very thematic and cool. I'm a big fan of that. And then we also have this over here, the Ice Tome. Inflict 5 damage points to the enemy before a battle if you're on a Volcano level. So that's also pretty good. We're in a situation, I can't afford any of this crap, right? I can't afford any of this crap. Unfortunately, we just don't have the money. So there's 2 kinds of enemies as well. So you have normal enemies that will deal you the damage that is listed on their card, right? But then you also have traps, such as these, and they give you a status effect for the amount of turns that the trap says. So this is an ice trap. My artifacts can't be activated while frozen, and these are artifacts. So there's a ton to think about in the game, and it makes you feel like there's kind of an algorithm you could use to get through everything. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not sure there is. I'm not sure there is, because there ends up being a hell of a lot you gotta think about in the game, in balancing different abilities and different subsets of stuff. It's a lot more complicated than it appears on the surface. So let's see here. I see a couple of items. I could get this. You get 20 health points when you move to an ice trap. I just don't think that's worth it. I could get this, 10 armor points at the start of each level if you have 0. I feel like that's probably worth it, so let's do something like this. Now I have to go into the ice trap. So I'm frozen for 8 turns, and we can see our status effects there on the top. Let's take the armor. I'll get hit, and then we'll just continue our way down. And the goal is we're gonna do this for 50 levels, right? If we reach 50, that's the end of the game. Every 5 levels, we end up in a camp where we gain a new ability over here. That's actually every 10 levels, I think you gain the new ability over here. But the camp allows you to go to a new area, a new biome. So right now, obviously, we're in the snow biome, but we may end up in the volcano, like we saw the one item have. So definitely strategy there as well. It just continues to get deeper and deeper. I think this is a go straight down kind of play, and then we can do some smacks here. Those guys get taken care of. The thing with the brutal hack, you end up running through enemies, because I mean going right 3 times, that's a pretty hefty toll to pay, in my opinion. This one's a little wonky too, honestly. Little wonky. We cannot afford anything, because you're 7, which I don't have. You're 5, which I can't get before that. So then I'm looking at, I don't want to go through the middle, so we have to start with 2 down. 3 down, right? But then what is our best course of action here? So we heal 4, that does nothing. I get frozen for 7, I'd prefer not to. If I hit you, you guys both go to 7. Then when I hit you, well, when I kill you, hold on. When I move to the right, this is actually not going to be that much damage down here, right? Because this is 13. I'm going to kill him, they're going to go to 7. So then that's 14. But then when I move to you, so I'm taking 20 here, but then you're taking another 4. So I'm taking 23 total. Whereas this, I'm getting frozen for 7 turns. This doesn't do damage to me, though, which is interesting, but I would gain an extra money. This is the kind of difficult situation you have to take. I think I care a little bit more about extra money. Oh, actually, dude, that worked out completely fine. That worked out completely fine. I forgot that this activates before the damage to all enemies. So that's actually significantly better. And we get the 10 armor at the start of our turn, so not too bad. You get 15 armor points at the start of each campsite? Hold on, that's crazy. That's a crazy item. And it's the same crazy item sitting right here, so I'm going to happily take said crazy item. I'm going to just kill this guy, no reason not to. We're also getting XP. So current XP is 12. You can use the experience in the campsites to acquire new skills. You'll see what that looks like. I guess it's not every 10, it's a certain amount of XP. So go to a campsite level. Here we go. Send me in. Send me in. So now we're in the campsite. Our XP goes up. Hey, this is new. I like that. So 100 XP, I guess we get more stuff. So now we get the choice of, do you want extra health or extra money? In my situation, we're max health, right? So we don't really care. And we can go to the forest or we can go to the wasteland. Take me to the wasteland. Why not, right? Why not? 32 armor in our damn bag right now. Feeling pretty good. We can get this if we want and get a gold coin at the start of each level if you're on a wasteland. Okay. That's kind of cool. Price of all artifacts reduced by 1 if you suffer any altered status. I'd rather have this, if I'm honest with you, because this is basically an investment in the future. This is a guaranteed 5 money every time we go to a wasteland, which is cool. Things start to scale up with that as we go. So blindness, our field of view gets reduced. To be honest with you, I actually don't think that this is that bad for me, because I kind of know the path that I want to take here. It gets really bad here, because I definitely don't know the path that I want to take, but I can BS my way through it a little bit. And to be honest, I could still... Nah, we don't have the money. I would love to do something like this, inflict the damage to the enemy before a battle, but not going to be too useful here. I'm going to take the trap again, okay? I'm going to take the trap again, because we kind of, again, have a halfway decent path down here. I'll only be blinded for 3 more turns. We can move once to the right and activate our item, which I think is pretty good. And then just kind of go down, hit some of these guys. I got 1 more blindness to go. This artifact Damage point to all enemies with each movement if I have 0 armor. Luckily, I mean, we don't really want that anyway. So let's go on to it. Doesn't really matter. Just take your money, man. Take your money. Do we want to go blind again? I don't really think so. I'd rather take this money, get hit for 1, because, like, who cares? And then get the hell out of here. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, do I want this Book of the Dead? Inflict 1 damage to all enemies with each movement if you're on a forest level. Health point after each battle. I mean, okay, I guess that's pretty good, right? I guess that's pretty good. Would I rather save my money for something better, though? I mean, we could get an insane amount of money right now if we wanted to. But we're also going to end up with an absurd amount of blindness, which I don't think... I mean, you're looking at 15 turns minimum of blindness if I decide to go down and collect that money. Is it worth it? I mean, maybe. Maybe. I also think that this is intriguing. So we have a Wasteland synergy. We could get a Forest synergy, kind of gravitate between those two. Okay, look. I wouldn't really tell you to do this ever, but I did it, so it is what it is. I can't afford this, so that's fine. I still got 7 gold, about to get an 8th when I start this level. Fantastic. And you are... a damage point to all enemies with each movement if I have 0 armor. It's just not going to happen that much. Like, the goal is that we're going to have armor, so I don't think it's worth it. Which sucks, because that means I'm hitting this guy. Which I don't really love. I'm also blind as frick, dude. I'm blind as all frick. Okay, hopefully this sword is good. 2 health points after a battle if you're on a forest. Okay, so in the end, we actually ended up with some pretty good forest synergies on this one, which I like. And now I can spend some of my XP, right? So 25 XP to spend. I can buy any of this. And here's what we got going. So you randomly kill 1 enemy if your health points are less than 10. Hopefully will never happen is the thing. You randomly kill an enemy when you do the same... Oh, that's not the same. That's different than this. I thought that was going to be the same damn thing. This is the same as this, just less, which is cool. This also, to be honest. I mean, this is actually not that bad, if I'm being honest. We probably won't get it to activate that often, but it could save our ass if we needed it to. So you know what? Let's take it, and we'll see where life goes with that. So Volcano level or Void level, we do not have a synergy for either. Take me to the Volcano. Why not? The Storm Volcano. We'll see what's going on. So our trap inflicts you with burn 7. You can't heal while burned. Okay. Golden axe, price of all artifacts reduced by 1. This sucker, you get a gold after battle if you're on Snowland. I'm going to tell you, I don't really care for either of these in this situation. So I would like to go something like this. I'm burned, which is fine. If I move to the right, I'm going to do 4 damage to everybody. Oh, dude, look at the little heart flaming in the top left. Nice little quality of life feature there. Trying to figure out if I want 3 armor and 2 gold, or if I want... No, you know what, dude? Frick it. Just make me burn forever. I don't mind this at all. So I can't heal. Big whoop. I got 39 armor. I think we're going to be okay for a little bit. Burning Eye. You inflict 2 damage to all enemies when you move down if you're blinded. So these are both items. You gave me the same damn item surrounding me. I'm forced to take this. Okay. Okay. I don't mind it, in all honesty, because we're going to end up in the Wastelands again, which means we're going to end up with a blind situation again. So now we have AoE when we're blinded. I don't mind it at all. Would have loved, I mean, freaking would have loved, oh my god, I would have loved either of these. I unfortunately do not have the money for either. Let's go this way. Yeah, I mean, that sucks. I would have loved to have those. But in the end, I mean, I'm also walking away with 11 money for the future. This run's looking really good right now. Really, really good. So 5 damage to an enemy before a battle if you're on Wasteland. Let's get this one, right? It's the same damn thing. So we're going to do a little damage. We're going to hit you. We're going to go. We're going to hit you. We're going to go. We're going to hit you. We're going to go. We're going to go. We're going to go. 3 health down right now. We've burned through all the armor. Holy armor, though. Holy armor. Price of all artifacts reduced by 1 after a battle. We got good econ, man. I'm trying to figure out if I care enough about this. I mean, we could literally collect 10 armor right here and stack 2 more money. I am of the opinion that I don't think I care. I don't think I care. I think I would rather just do this and move on. I probably should have taken the money, but that's okay. All right. I care more about money than armor still right now. And I will absolutely go to a forest level. Oh, dude, look at this. It shines our artifacts. That's another great quality of life feature, man. Shines our artifacts that we have synergies for in the forest. So we inflicted damage to all enemies with each movement, and I get 2 health after a battle. Pretty sick. Okay, pretty sick. I love it. I love it. What items are we looking for? 2 health points after a battle if you're on a forest. Okay, this is the same thing. This is the same thing. After a battle, it's the same thing. Okay, sounds good. Get a gold coin after a battle if you're on Wasteland. Okay, so I think I want that. I will say, I know we have a bunch of synergies here with our, oh dude, we're just like cranking people right now. We have some wild stuff with this. Each movement cranking enemies is pretty good. Kill an enemy at the start of each level if you're on Wasteland. Dude, it's insane, okay? Your max health is increased when you move down if you move to a potion card. There's some unique items going on here. Okay, give me this because it's obviously like nuts. And then we're going to continue this way. Doesn't really matter about hitting stuff right now. But our Wastelands are crazy good. Holy frick, dude. You gotta take this. Our Wastelands become absolutely nuts. So this trap is going to be poison 6. I'm going to lose 7.5 health rounded down each turn. Okay, that's just too complicated for my P-brain to understand. At least 1 damage and ignores armor. Okay, that's fine. So it's a little poison. I'm not going to sweat it. We'll end up getting back that damage over time with our HP. I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned. And, I mean, my health points are not less than 10. Never mind. I don't know why I thought they were. Okay, we're good. 4 health at the start of each level. Could be fine. Health point when you move down. Could also be fine. We don't have the money for either of these. So what do I want? Enemies are starting to get a lot stronger. They're getting a lot stronger. Let's go right twice, okay? Just so that we can crank all of the enemies down a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing here. Just because it makes these guys nice and weak. I'm getting a good chunk of XP from this as well. Lines us up perfectly for our next shop. Gold coin after a battle on Wasteland. I mean, it'd be sick. Don't get me wrong. But we cannot afford ya. Cannot afford ya. So I think you take path of least resistance on this one. Or do you? I mean, I could hit you. Go here, it hits all of you. And then we could just do like something like this, and it's not too bad. I mean, we took a good chunk of damage on this one, actually, but I can afford anything I want. So I get gold when I go right down. I inflict 2 damage to all enemies on down right, and then 10 armor if you're frozen. I don't care about. Getting gold is sick, okay? Getting gold is kind of sick. So I'm gonna do that here. And then let's see, what I could gain a gold if I go to Snowland right now. Okay, yeah, you know what? Sure. I mean, dude, this is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like that already. Now, having to do frozen traps is horrible. Is really bad. 15 armor at the start of each campsite. I mean, dude, that's 30 armor. We can afford this if I go straight to the right. Oh, it's a little messy though. It's a little messy, okay? It's a little messy. I don't know about this, but let's roll it. I don't have the frozen anymore, so we're okay. Okay, okay. Things are getting spicier. Things are getting spicier. Give me... I can't afford any of the stuff on this turn. So take me down. Give me a right. Do I want the frozen to get a coin? Yeah, I'm greedy as hell. I'm greedy as hell. I'm not that greedy though. We can get a coin just by going to the right and not take damage either. Okay, there's a lot to think about now. Being frozen does not make the matters any better in any way. But I'm gonna keep on freezing myself, I think, and continue to get gold. So now, what is this? Kill an enemy at the start of each level if you're on Volcano. I don't really care, okay? I don't really care, unfortunately. So take me 2 to the right. We now have some choices. We can go to the right, and we can do a little damage to everybody. Or I can go down, I can get a coin. Gold coin after Volcano. Add a 6 armor card to the deck of all future levels. Interesting. So, do you think that would remove an enemy and add an armor? Or what? This is a really unique idea, honestly. I would love for them to explore something more like this, where you could actually manipulate the board. I'm sure there may be some stuff for that. I don't know, dude. This is a little bit of a toughie. We're starting to take a lot of damage, which is scary. I would like to buy this though. I would, and then I'll hit you, and then I'll go down, and then things are starting to get a little scary with the HP. We're gonna start utilizing our down right to kill everybody. I'm freaking dead. I'm freaking dead. Okay. You know what? You got me. You got me. Level 25. I got a little greedy with my damn gold coins. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Good first try though in the full version of Write Down. We're gonna be playing some more of this because I think this game is really cool. I think it's really cool. So join me next time. We're going to hop in and we're gonna try out. I mean, I'll probably go like weak spot. And then, this seems fun, right? Weak spot Demon Axe. 15 damage points to a random enemy when you use this. And we basically just, like, annihilate somebody at the start of each level, too. Could be fun. Could be fun. So, join me next time. Thanks so much for watching. You can check this game out. Link in the description down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.